like naked.
Yeah. Listen, Haley's not here today. If you guys don't know, she's just taking today's potty off. So it's going to be a duo potty today with Natarsha and I. Duo potty. Woo!
Why are we calling it potty? Where did that come from?
I don't know, but I like it. Oh, I gotta mute my alerts.
Nap, and Qrissy's like, duo potty nap, and I'm like, I beg your pardon.
Should have got a rat in his place. I don't have any photo for Haley at this moment. So anyways, welcome everybody to episode 9 of the Hot Drop. Today we're doing a duo podcast with Natarsha and myself. So welcome everybody. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. It'll always be in the description. So thumbs up. And it's every single Monday at 8 p.m. AEDT.
Never late.
Never late.
Never ever late.
Never late.
Literally never late.
Never ever ever late. So
just today. 8 minutes. But that's it.
Just today, but that's it. So what has actually happened this week? This week's been pretty.
I'm not gonna lie. I streamed all week and then took like 2 days off, and I feel like I've been MIA for a month. Yeah,
when you take a day off stream, it feels like forever.
I feel like I haven't been on my PC for like 3 months or something.
Yeah, well,
it's foreign to me right now.
Well, we haven't we didn't play any tournaments this week. The last tournament we played was the trios co-ed, and that was it. So no tournaments.
Yeah, the odd man.
But there is a tournament that Haley and I are going to be playing in. It's going to be a trios custom tournament that Natarsha just doesn't want to play with us.
I do not want to play in it, only because it's too early and I don't want to stream, and there's streaming requirements and.
Yeah, true.
I simply just don't want to get up at 6 a.m. and.
It's at 7.
Yeah, but I'll have to get up at 6.
True. I don't know. Maybe, surely, if we just ask, she won't require you to stream, because I don't know if there's anyone we can get. Ask. No, but like she didn't ask specifically for you. She's not. I think the streaming's just there because.
I mean, I'm happy to record my gameplay and share my task manager and everything.
Yeah, honestly, we're gonna figure that out because I want us 3 to play in it. That would be ideal. But yeah, no, that's a cool tournament that's coming up next month on the 2nd
of December.
2nd of December.
CST.
CST. So make sure to tune in.
Actually, it might not be. Is it the first all-female custom?
No, it's not the first all-female custom.
I think it's the biggest prize pool though.
But it's the biggest prize pool, $4,000. So the payout for top 3 is going to be cute. It's going to be very cute. And I really feel like, regardless of the ping, we have a really good shot. I say that, but it comes to the time. I hate playing on high ping now, so it's gonna be no complaining from me. I know what I convinced
Qrissy to start coming back to our servers and play with me on our servers.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't like their ping anymore.
I just don't.
Which is the best thing that ever happened to me. But for her,
I just hate it. So no, I get up at 5 a.m. for what? To die to ping. And what's the point? It just.
You're completely bent.
I don't mind playing NA to like snipe. That's it. But anyways. Anyways, if you guys haven't seen on Twitter the Baka Bros,
the WonderLAN.
So there's gonna be.
Is it cold there because it's winter?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Okay.
The Baka Bros announced their first ever $100,000 LAN tournament, which is actually insane. 15 duos in a mini Royale Customs, December 17th. How crazy. And it's in Vegas. And like everyone's flying over for it.
Everyone's going to go wild. Anyone that is under the age of 21 is crying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Literally crying.
I know that I think FIFA's 20, right? Sag.
Oh, is he 20?
Sag, he is.
Oh, no.
I think he just turned 20. Who else is underage? Maybe like
Diaz?
Comment.
Diaz? Yeah.
Y'all stay home. 7 p.m.
Stay home. But that's insane. $100,000 LAN. What do you think it's gonna be like? The only LAN that I can think of was the one that D and that played in.
I honestly think it's gonna be so much fun for them.
Are there spectators allowed?
Literally getting to just like game with your friends for $100,000.
I know.
And then go out after for drinks. Like what?
In Vegas. What a perfect spot. I feel like Vegas is
yeah.
such a cool LAN location.
Americans stay winning.
Literally.
They stay winning.
And people are... Oh, Brett is 19 as well. Bredman. I can't believe Brett is 19. Brett is 19.
What's younger than me?
Yeah, I thought Brett was like 20, 25.
I thought he was like 40.
40.
I'm sorry, Brett. No, I think I did know that he was 19. I think I just forgot.
I literally forgot that Brett was actually that young. I honestly thought he was like in his 20s. He seems really mature. But like, yeah.
He does, yeah.
Little L for anyone that's under 21. That's going to be cool. It's going to be on the new map. It's going to be 2 weeks after the new map and anti-cheat and everything. I wonder if people like are going to like the new map at that point.
I'm scared. I think everyone's going to work really hard to learn it really quickly.
Yeah. Especially those like the new...
I'm so scared. Also, the movement's going to be different as well.
Yeah.
The upgraded... Upgraded. Vanguard movement. So.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it because it's going to be streamed. Are there allowed spectators? Or
what do you mean spectators?
Like, are people allowed to go to the LAN to watch?
What, are you going to fly to Vegas?
No. But I was just like wondering.
Maybe.
Surely, though.
I have no idea. I mean, it'll be streamed.
Yeah, it'll be streamed. Oh, they are.
It's kind of sad that there was never like one of these massive events for the old map.
This map.
But old map when this happens.
Yeah. Well,
sad. There was the one LAN in Vegas that was like, I think every team had to have one professional football player and then one pro.
Yeah.
And I think D and Quez won that.
AD, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I think AD was with Belk.
I thought it was AD and D. Anyways.
Maybe it was. Maybe Belk was with Quez. Look, I don't know.
I don't know.
First and second.
But this is, like it's like one of the first of its kind, and it's gonna be really exciting. Like I get a lot of FOMO when all these things come, like on the timeline. I'm like, oh, I wish I could go, or like I wish I could compete. But I'm happy for them.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really.
You don't care.
I don't like LAN.
You don't like LAN? No. Have you ever been to a LAN?
Too many.
Too many LANs.
Yeah,
LANs are fun.
I think like the part outside of LAN is fun.
Yeah.
The LAN itself is like, it's okay. There's always so many issues. There's always so many technical issues. I remember I went to a LAN once and it was supposed to start at like 1 p.m. and it didn't start till like 9 p.m. or something. Like,
oh no, that's just awful. Like that is awful.
There's nothing like.
Hopefully it's not like that with this one. I feel like LAN would be fun to watch, like, because I've only been to LANs like here. They've just all been like my friends or people that I've known. But if I went to a LAN to like watch like Scumpy for example, like I would be so excited. I would want to stay there all day just to watch like the games play out. Whereas here I kind of just like watch a couple games and get bored and then just go hang out with my friends.
I wonder if because it's LAN, does that mean everyone's gonna have very low ping? So if the host, yeah, they would. So say like Tommy's the host, because there's always a host at these custom tournaments. Say there's Tommy's the host, everyone within the building I think is going to be on like 2 ping.
Yeah. So everyone's gonna have the same ping.
I don't want to see any crying on the timeline.
No crying. It's just simply who's the best player. And I don't think they've brought out a like rule set, but knowing them, I think
it's just gonna be like no ghosts, UAVs.
Yeah, I've heard
no shotguns.
Yeah, no
MGs.
nothing.
Oh my God, like rhyming.
Yeah, I liked Tommy's custom one where he did his rule set where he gave everyone a specific gun to use. Like you had to use a certain gun, a certain SMG. I have said
that since that, like every single custom tournament since that, I have thought that is the best way to do it.
Exactly.
Like, no one can cry about guns. No one can cry about dying to things unfair. Like you chuck an M4 and like a cold MP5 in everyone's hand or an OTS, no one can cry. It's literally just whoever has a better gun.
Exactly. No one can cry about anything. So like I reckon if they do that, that'd be really good. And I feel like
they won't though.
Why not? Actually, the new guns will be available, so there might be a meta.
Oh
Oh no. I don't know. It's so crazy to think like so many things are going to be happening.
Oh, yeah. Have you actually come across the STG in Warzone currently?
No.
So it doesn't have a silencer on it because it's not like unlockable, like you just have the blueprint. And if someone shoots it near you, do you remember the glitch where what gun was it with? What was the gun? The bullfrog.
Bullfrog.
You know, the bullfrog
It shoots
glitch where
behind
it would
you.
be everywhere.
Yeah.
If the STG shoots at you in Warzone right now, it is so loud. It's louder than being in a burger.
I think
it's so loud.
It is very loud.
Every time I get shot with it, I just like, I recoil.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Wait, I swear, am I silly or was it ground loot at one point? I swear, like when the new season came out, like something was ground loot and it was so loud. And I was like, what gun is this? Was it the STG? I don't know, but I remember one being very loud.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There'll be new guns for LAN. Like everyone has 2 weeks to learn the map and all the guns.
I think it was in the battle pass though.
Never ground loot? Okay, battle pass. Okay.
I didn't even buy the battle pass.
You're missing out. I've got the best skin. So the police skin.
I probably need it to unlock it, right? Oh no, I unlocked it through Vanguard, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, man.
But do you think like this will be the kind of thing in 2022, like the norm for like big LANs now, like LANs next year? I think so.
I think it all depends on how the anti-cheat and new map goes.
Well,
did you see the release of Halo with the competitive, like the tournament today?
I saw it all on my Twitter timeline, but I don't know what happened.
Absolutely insane.
So what is it?
It was just so well done. It was just like the first tournament in Halo.
Oh,
but
so
it was just so well done, and there were like literally no issues. Who won? Optic?
Optic won, yeah.
Optic won, and I just feel like I don't know. Like a lot of people. I've been talking to a lot of people, and they're like, "Oh, I'm downloading Halo."
Yeah, I saw so much like love for Halo.
Even competitive Vanguard players are like, because Australia specifically is actually getting cucked by Activision at the moment because they're not doing anything with the like tourney side of things in Australia, and everyone's like, okay, we're just gonna go to Halo then.
Wow. Sheesh. I mean, I could never change from like COD personally, but Halo is doing it right, setting the example.
Yeah, so I think with like tourneys going into like next year, I feel like everything is completely dependent on what happens in December. If the anti-cheat doesn't work and the new map sucks and they like make the guns like super broken and no one wants to play, like
yeah.
It's gonna be scary.
True, but if it all goes well, I definitely feel like LAN is just gonna be the thing next year. Like it'll just be like, you know how much money they put into Warzone, like 100Ks every week. Like I definitely feel like
right though, because of COVID.
True, but like there's America.
Oh yeah, true.
America, yeah, they be wilding over there. So I mean, they're able to host a LAN now, and I'm sure it'll just be a lot more frequent next year. So that was nice to see. $100,000 Baka WonderLAN in December 17th, by the way, chat. So if you ever want to watch it on that date, I'm sure they'll tweet it out on their socials.
So soon.
Yeah, it's like 3-4 weeks away.
Yeah, wowzers.
Speaking of 100K, oh my goodness! If you guys missed it, Scumpy, there was a solo Dolo. What's it called?
World Series of Warzone.
In the World Series of Warzone,
in the
solo
American
Dolo.
World Series of Warzone, yeah.
Yeah. Scumpy won $100,000 in one game. You just had to win the solo game and you get $100,000.
I think the reason it was just so insane was because every single person in the lobby had a riot shield.
Yep. And he came back from Gulag. Yeah, and he came back from Gulag, landed on his loadout, I was so shocked that he was able to do that. You know how people camp loadouts? He landed on the loadout, he got his Diamati, and what did he have? EM2? And he got like 7 kills.
Was it EM2 or XM4?
I'm one of those.
I can't remember.
But he got 7 kills at the end, or 7 or 8 kills at the end.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter actually, that he won more in that one tournament than he won in all of the CDL this year.
That is insane to think about.
But you also have to think about, I did see that, but you also have to think about these guys are also on contracts for like $300,000 salary.
True.
So
Yeah.
they got 300k plus like the 74k or whatever from the CDL.
Yeah.
And then Scumpy's gone and won 100k. And then he won like a 25k.
Yeah, the next
the
day
after on Vanguard.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. Like, just imagine being in that situation. Solo, and he was versing Aiden as the last person as well. Like, he, honestly,
I thought that was
he deserved
crazy.
it.
Aiden was rocking a little riot shield.
Yeah, he had a riot shield.
By Scump.
Yeah, like you really couldn't write what he did at the end there. That was actually well deserved. He actually deserved that win, and his reaction was so pure as well. I wish we could watch it.
He was like, "Babe."
Yeah, he said,
So
"Babe."
cute.
I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." Oh, I wish we could watch it, but we haven't really fixed the video situation. So, yeah, and this is the thing. Like, he hadn't touched like Warzone in weeks, and he's out here doing this to people who play Warzone on the regular.
I think a lot of them haven't though. Aiden and all of those guys have just been grinding Vanguard.
True, but like compared to like Scumpy, but you can't. It's Scumpy. Like, he's gonna be good at no matter what he plays. So it's insane. It's insane. But yeah, the solo Dolo hype was much bigger than the rest of the whole of World Series of Warzone, which Huskers and Noobs ended up winning again, back to back.
Best duo.
Best duo, maybe. I don't know. Why don't they run these more often? The solo Dolos. I just think it's like
I think it just has more hype because it's so RNG.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really just 100k. Like, you could get double stunned and die, and the other person gets 100k. Like, what?
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure there's no rule set for it. So
yeah,
like, it's literally just go in there and do your best.
Yeah, like people were hiding in bushes with riot shields and not moving.
They had like C4s and RPGs and stuns and just like the whole Berthas, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's just more like a what's it called? Like a game for the viewers, you know? It's not a game for the people. It's like for people to be entertained by. Yeah. And even the regular World Series of Warzone didn't have a rule set, which I'm so surprised.
Did it have absolutely no rule set at all?
Like, you could use whatever you wanted, apparently. That's just a bit silly. Because I saw people tweeting about it as well, like, how are we going to have a World Series of Warzone and not have a rule set? Which is a bit insane to me, because was it the same with the first one?
Are you sure it didn't have any rule set?
I don't know. Who knows? Chat, do we know? Do we know?
I didn't see anyone using the MG, and I know like specifically D's like tournament gun is the MG, so I'm like,
oh, maybe LMGs and shotguns were banned?
I actually I might have seen a Gallo. Oh, I did see a Gallo. Diaz died to a Gallo. Shifty or something was rocking a Gallo.
Yeah, okay, so apparently there wasn't even a rule set, so you could use whatever you want, which is a bit crazy.
You know what? It is crazy, but it's also crazy to me that people cry about that because that's the game you play.
Yeah.
That is the game you play every single day. You know, like if you can't deal with the game itself, then I don't know.
I don't know. But I just think like as something as big as a World Series of Warzone, how they've not, do they just simply not care, or they're just, I don't know, like does EU have a rule set? Because I really feel like NA are really good at like doing these kinds of tournaments and like having rule sets.
Twitch and Activision just don't listen to their players, no matter the region. Like from my understanding, like every single time these tournaments happen and they're directly from the companies, there's like no rule set or there's issues.
They just throw money there and just say do it.
Whereas like when it's done through like EFUs, they listen to the community and they take things and they change the rules and fix the rules and like all of that stuff.
Interesting. Well, yeah, that was actually another tournament that ended up. Yeah, so well, I was just comparing that tournament to like Swag's Twitch Rivals tournament. Like they had like a rule set and everything, and it's just crazy like how Twitch can do it, but not actual Activision can do it. That's just because I think Swag is behind it, you know? Like he knows what to do with like rule sets and all that.
It's just weird that they have to have like one of the players behind it. Like who are you hiring then?
Yeah.
Like, why can't they
if you don't
have
know.
a rule set? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, wait, speaking of the World Series of Warzone, it's NA and EU, right? That's Just it.
Yeah.
World Series, NAEU.
Yeah, it's actually two country series.
It's what?
It's just the two country series. I don't know where they got world from.
Yeah. Is it just...
They definitely just made that one up on the they winged that one. I don't know where they got that one from. But continent, whatever.
Okay, continent. Two continents.
Whatever,
just
man.
NA and EU.
It's not that deep. Look, it simply is not that deep.
The two continent series. Cool. I was just wanting to double check because they could have added an Asia.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Australia itself would not be able to fill it, but
Asia.
Dude, if you get Asia teams and Australian teams, that would be kind of crazy.
Honestly,
those players are really disgustingly, scarily good.
Yeah, no. If we had to verse like Asia, like people from like Singapore and all that, and we had no rule set. Oh no! Ghost off rip.
God. Ghost off rip.
Right shield, Carly sticks.
Dude,
Carly sticks.
Don't even get me started on the Carly sticks.
We would not win. Anyone from our region would not win. It would just be like people from Japan and all of them winning, 110%. We had. That just makes me laugh. I just wanted to mention that.
That makes me scared.
Yeah. There's actually a new limited time game mode on Warzone at the moment that I haven't played, but I know that you have. How about you let us know about what it actually is?
So, Raven Software, is it Raven Software that does this? Sledgehammer, Activision? I think it's Raven, right?
They're all the same to me. I think it's...
whoever decided to bring in a limited time mode called new Operation Flashback. And the whole point of it is supposed to be like old Warzone, you know, like Dragonfire shotguns, like all of that funky stuff. And at first, I was like, jeez, like this looks good. I'm excited. I roll in there, first game on. As soon as you're in the plane, 6 juggernauts! 6 juggernauts! Start flying down from the sky. So we're like, sheesh, okay. And then we found out very quickly that you actually can't get loadout until 4th zone.
4th zone.
You can't get loadout until 4th zone. Jailbreaks happen in like 7th zone, which was my favorite part. The whole server came back. What else is in this mode? I think it's a majority Modern Warfare guns. Yeah. Which are dreadful because they've just been nerfed into the oblivion.
Are there no buys either?
There are buys.
Oh, there are
buys?
There's
no UAVs though.
Can't buy UAVs.
So I don't know what you're trying to buy. There's armored trucks.
Nice.
So if you really want an armored truck, you can get an armored truck.
Yeah.
What else is there? The mode is it's genuinely like the worst mode they've added in to Warzone. Like they've had some bad ones.
Yeah.
They've for sure had some bad ones. Like I can't think of any others right now. But this is like, this takes the cake. Like, no one even wants to touch quads with a 10-foot pole right now.
Yeah, they took out quads completely.
They took out quads.
Didn't give us the option to play it. Because they wanted people to play this new mode. And it's just not good. It's just not good. I was watching you guys play and I was like, there was so many things on the map.
So Haley, Brad, Pickle and I played it the other day. And it was just like so slow and like it wasn't even... It was just messy. It didn't even make sense.
And you couldn't even find games. We get to 4th
zone and then we get our loadout and be like, okay.
Yeah.
How do we find people?
And you guys couldn't even find games. Like, it wasn't even filling up. So people obviously weren't interested.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny. Yeah. They jam-packed 18 months worth of Warzone into one thing, which was, I don't think was a good idea at all. Do you think Warzone should give up on, like, limited time modes?
No, I think that they need to finally listen to the community about this stuff. People don't want this random new Operation Flashback limited time mode. They want buybacks.
Yeah. We want buybacks.
They brought buybacks back when Vanguard came out.
Yeah.
So like everyone was so split on what they wanted to play. Like Vanguard has been out now for like 2 or 3 weeks. So bring buybacks back.
Yeah.
So people come back to Warzone. Like
it was so strange. And then during buybacks,
rock an armored truck.
Yeah, and then during buybacks, there were like so many glitches. You couldn't. There was no load buys anywhere. Like it was just. It's so crazy how.
Dude, yeah, when Vanguard came out, there were like a bunch of weird glitches.
Weird glitches. Yeah. So.
It made me kind of scary for the new map, actually.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the new map, Chad, if you don't know, they announced that they would release the new map December 2nd. So it's now been pushed forward a whole week to, December 8th. December 8th. 1 week delay.
Exact same day as Halo?
Exact same day as Halo release, apparently.
Oh, they're playing with fire.
They are playing with fire.
Who do they think they are? After everything they've done? No way.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize it was actually the same day as Halo.
Yeah, so I wonder why they've put it forward. Put it back. I'm actually really scared because it doesn't like give me confidence in them, you know? Well, I never had any high hopes, to be honest.
It really could be anything though. Like, with Vanguard coming in over the last weekend, they had it like free, like anyone could play it for the weekend. And apparently during that time, so many cheaters. There was like an influx of new cheats on Vanguard. So it could have even been delayed for them to like work on the anti-cheat. With the new cheats and new information they have. It could really be anything. But the same day as Halo.
Yeah, I think they'd be wilding out. They'd be wilding out on that one. And it's actually December 8th for people who have Vanguard. So if you don't have Vanguard, you will be playing the new map on the 9th, which is just the next day. But I'm still excited for the map launch. I'm ready for the new map. I've been playing Rebirth.
I'm so scared for the... Oh, I played 6 hours of Rebirth the other day.
And do you like it?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm just sick of this map.
I'm so scared for the movement.
I don't think it'll be that different because, like...
I tried it on zombies. It is different. I just can't, like, pinpoint it.
Yeah, I think it's different for keyboard and mouse, not for controller. Well, personally, I don't feel that much.
It feels like poop.
It feels like poop. But a week really delay. Does. A whole week delay. Actually,
I don't mind a week delay.
That's crazy because we were just talking about how people have 2 weeks for the LAN tournament to get ready when the new map comes out, but it's actually a week. They actually have a week. Wouldn't it be crazy if they delayed it again?
Wouldn't it be crazy if we quit?
Wouldn't it be crazy?
I think either way, people want. I think Warzone players and just COD players in general want Warzone to succeed. So I think like no matter when they bring it out, everyone's gonna play it.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they want to see what they're gonna do. But there's just like, I don't know, bring it out at the same time as Halo, playing with fire.
Well, do you know a lot of people that actually play Halo and Warzone?
Everyone's playing Halo.
Oh.
Every streamer that I can think of has tried it.
True. That is true.
I know that. Like I said, the Australian Vanguard competitive players are downloading Halo because they're sick of Activision. Or I don't know exactly if it's Activision, but whoever. Just not doing anything with the competitive side of things. So
yeah.
Well,
chat. Just so you guys know, December 8th is when the new map is going to be dropping for people who have Vanguard. And then the 9th for everyone else. And that's when the anti-cheat will be coming out. Whee! Speaking of anti-cheat, if you guys don't know, Bad Boy Beeman, he is this YouTuber who tries to expose big streamers for hacking and accuses streamers for hacking. He recently got exposed himself for cheating. Which I am so surprised about. How?
You know what? I'm not even remotely surprised. Not even a little bit.
Really?
Not even a little bit. Nope.
This guy was adamant with like talking about all these people, all these streamers accusing them that they were cheating, and he would that's so awful.
His videos are so interesting. Like, he will take one random ass clip of someone. Like, they could literally, hit a nice shot, and he'll take the clip and make a 12-minute video out of one clip. Just slowing it down, 35 times.
He slows it down to,
to like 8 frames a second.
8 frames
like,
a
what
second.
What are we talking about?
And then
he's like, and then he sits there and names the cheats.
Yeah. I wonder how he knows the cheats.
Because he cheats.
cheats.
So what happened is he got caught for cheating, I think, a while ago, and he said that he was testing it out so he could make a video on it or like something like that. And then someone dug a little deeper and realized he had 98 games or something where he was cheating.
My God.
98 games is like 2 weeks of playing for me. You cheated for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's just like, it's actually awful because he would send like his little group of people to like the people he would accuse like of cheating, and like they would go and like write on their like Twitter posts, their Twitch chats, and like send them hate because they actually believed Bad Boy Beeman. And like now he's been exposed for hacking himself. Like it's just come full circle. And
I think a lot of these like people though, they're like tinfoil people. Like they literally will like still come into like streamers chats and be like, "Gee, you got caught on Reddit." But then like they'll literally know that Bad Boy Beeman did 100% cheat. It wasn't even an accusation. Like he did cheat. He admitted it, and they won't say anything.
I mean, I've said it before. Like good players know when people are cheating, and like when I see people who are like not that great at the game trying to like slow down videos and be like, "Oh, this is a headlock, da da da." It's just so funny to me. And honestly, that's just karma. That is karma. Well, do you think people like this would actually go away though? Like people like Bad Boy Women when the anti-cheat drops?
I think their whole following though would drop because they have nothing. I think he'll go on to trying to say like, oh, they just uninstalled their cheats, or I think what will happen is going into the first week of the new map, a lot of people's KDs, their weekly KDs are going to be lower because it's a brand new map. No one knows what the hell is going on.
100%.
And I think he's going to take that and run with it as much as he can. And then I think from then on, it's just going to be like him making up stuff. He's going to be like, they're whitelisted. Like, they're still cheating. They must use this cheat instead of this cheat though. Like, I think it'll just be that stuff. But I think his following would drop like significantly.
Which I think is only right, to be honest.
Also, how is he not banned? He literally openly went on like Twitter and was like, yeah, I cheated. Ban him?
I don't know. I don't think like, unless you like directly someone big who has like a direct like contact to Activision, then he's probably not going to get banned. Unless he gets mass reported. Interesting. But he definitely should be banned. Like, I don't think he literally built his career off trying to ruin other people's career.
Well, he actually did what he was trying to accuse them of doing.
Yeah. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
It's actually insane.
Yeah. But moving on. Warzone
Ranked.
Yeah. Warzone Ranked. Do we think it's time for Warzone Ranked? I think it's been time. Like, we've been playing 18 months of pubs.
I just don't think this is like an environment for Ranked to actually work in a BR. Like, I mean, it'll be fun, but this is the most RNG game in the world. Like, you could be on like a road for a 30 and die to some Kali stick because they won't nerf it. So like,
yeah, but then also like if we had a Ranked, there would be rule sets. Like, no Kali sticks. Yeah, like Iron Trials. Iron Trials is like a perfect like template for what Ranked should be. And if they just tweak a few things, it could be perfect. Like, we've been playing pubs for like 18 months, and if we have
I wasn't really a fan of Iron Trials.
Really? I swear we talked about it and we were like, yeah.
Easy to get kills. It was so easy to get kills, but like the health was so like annoying. Especially like if you think about it, if they bring out a Ranked, it's going to be a separate mode, right? Pubs are still going to be there. It's going to be a separate mode. It's not going to pop in Australia. So if we want to play Ranked, we have to play NA. And with the Iron Trials health on 200 ping, you can't kill anything.
That is actually true. Maybe
it'll just be catered to EU and NA, and every other region will be stuffed, I think.
That is true. Actually, just thinking about that now, yeah. But what if when the new map drops, it comes back, like our scene comes back? with the anti-cheat.
I think it would only last so long though.
True.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that we won like all these things and then we think, oh wait, will it actually pop in our region? Probably not.
Probably not. I think it'll be okay for like 2 months and then following that, I don't know. It really just depends on how everything.
Yeah, 2 weeks after the drop.
2 weeks after it drops. I mean, Vanguard is already like not popping late at night here, so.
Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. But what if it did pop? Would you grind ranked mode? I would.
Maybe. I think it would depend. I think it would depend on the ranked mode.
What do you mean? Like
if they don't adjust everything, then it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. Like, I like to get on stream and I don't sweat. I sweat like 1 game a night. Like, I literally like would actually try like 1 game a night. The rest of the games I'm talking to chat and I'm mucking around. And if we play ranked, we're gonna have to sweat the whole time, and it's just like, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think
but then I was like, yeah, it does depend, because I like playing competitive. Like, if I were to jump on Vanguard right now, like I would want to play comp then pubs. So like, I feel like that would be the same for Warzone.
Also, you have to think a ranked mode NA would have so many bananas in it, even if you get to a higher rank, because like there's just so many people. Versus like our region, like no matter where we are in ranked, we're still gonna be versing the same sweats. It's just gonna be customs for us.
True. But
for instance, like for NA players, they might say they're like, I don't know what the ranks would be, diamond, right? Say diamond's the highest rank and they're all diamond. They're not going to be all versing each other because there's so many servers. But we will be versing each other.
Yeah, we would be. But
so like it'd be sweating every game.
It would be sweaty every game. But in NA, I feel like, I don't know, because of the ranks, like say diamond, they would have obviously just good players in diamond. I don't necessarily think like bad players could get to diamond unless they're like getting hard carried by like 2 other people. You know? I feel like they would stay in their ranks.
That's where the RNG part comes into it. Because I mean, if you look at like CSGO and Valorant, like people do be getting up there.
I guess.
But like it's still, I still think our scene would be like so disgustingly sweaty that if we played it, like we would have to try so hard.
Yeah. 100%.
Like imagine like we got the plus 300 minus 3 times divided squads. And then we got the WZB boys, WZB3, WZB2.
B2.
Then we got like Fatal Qrissy Haley. And then there's me, Aaron, and Bob the Builder. Like, what? Wow.
It'd be so sweaty. Oh, gosh. I think if they bring out a ranked list, they should always separate playlists. Like, even with the limited time modes. Solos for ranked? I don't think solos work well at all unless it's a buyback. I think unless it's a buyback.
I think duos and trios.
Yeah. Duos and trios are the perfect match.
Too much
for
for Iron Trials.
Yeah. But I just always feel like there should always be solo, duos, trios, quads, and then everything else should be separated. Like I hate when they take out duos to make people play like a duo playlist, you know? But hopefully we see a Warzone rank next year. I think that'll be fun. Even though it might not pop here, I feel like it'll be fun.
Should Rebirth have its own ranked play?
Rebirth?
Hell no.
I think Rebirth is just like a fun game to, like a chill.
I think there's a lot of people that take it really seriously, but like Rebirth is like
easy.
It's so easy. It's so ridiculous.
I don't want to say like easy is for me, but like I feel like it's easier than normal.
I think it's easy for anyone.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Like you literally just like keep spawning back and landing in the same spot.
Yeah. Like we've kind of talked through everything that we wanted to talk to.
This is probably the shortest podcast we've done.
This is the shortest podcast we've done. We don't have Haley here to like have her input, which makes it a little bit longer, you know?
Yeah.
So it's definitely, it changes like, you know, like the time. But I think we can end the podcast here. We talked about what we wanted to talk about. Well, actually, I was talking about this at the start. We have our first podcast guest coming next Monday. We're going to be starting the stream at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Well, I'll be starting the stream 1 p.m. AEDT.
I will be rolling out of bed at 1 p.m.
Yeah, and it's going to be our first guest, which I'm really excited about. We're going to be announcing it on Friday, and it's going to be like, I don't know, I feel like it'll be people that people won't really expect this person to be our first guest. But I'm excited.